Authorities have put a huge dent in the Lucchese crime family operation in North Jersey. 32 people, including a prison guard, have been arrested as part of a gambling operation. The ring took in billions of dollars in bets and supplied drugs to gang members inside a state prison. Adrian Cepino reports.
The head of the Lucchese crime family's New Jersey operation, Ralph Perna, 2 ruling members from New York, and 25 others have been arrested, the state attorney general announced today. They are charged with running a gambling ring that collected $2.2 billion in wagers in a little more than a year. Milgram says the average bet was $1,000, and extortion and bribery were used to collect debts.
This is probably the largest gambling case that the state has done. Obviously, $2.2 billion is just an exceptional amount of money.
Milgram also uncovered what she described as an alarming alliance between the Lucchese family and the Bloods street gang. She says the Luccheses, led by one of Perna's sons and Michael Chetta, were fronting the money for cocaine, heroin, marijuana, and prepaid cell phones that were smuggled into East Jersey State Prison by a guard. The guard allegedly handed off the drugs and phones to a 5-star general in the Bloods gang subset, 9 Trey. The inmates would mail checks and money orders for the contraband to specific addresses.
I have to say that we were not surprised to find that there are links between traditional organized crime and new organized crime, gangs and OC, and traditional mob. And we weren't surprised to find this because we've heard anecdotally through a number of the cases that we've done and the prosecutions that we've done over the course of the past year and a half that this alliance exists. But this is the first case in which we have direct evidence and a direct link between the two organizations.
There were a total of 32 arrests after a 15-month investigation by both New Jersey and New York law enforcement. Agents seized 7 homes in New Jersey, several luxury cars, drugs, and weapons. The bettors have not been charged. The Attorney General says there were thousands of them here in New Jersey. Many of them worked in finance and may not have known that they were supporting organized crime. Adrian Cepino, NJN News, West Orange.
Good evening, I'm Mark Levinson.
And I'm Anna Garcia. Kent Manahan is on assignment.
Questions about an Atlantic City casino's past may cloud its future. Harrah's Marina Casino today ran into charges that it used members of organized crime to help settle a labor dispute. The charges surfaced at Casino Control Commission hearings, where Harrah's license is up for renewal. Michael Aaron reports.
Harrah's Marina opened in 1980. It's been relicensed 5 times without problems. Then last year, a series in the Philadelphia Daily News alleged that in 1981, Harrah's used people with organized crime connections to ward off a strike by a Teamsters local. The local represented only 26 warehouse employees, but had designs on other casino workers. In return for labor peace, the crime figures allegedly gained control of some union trust funds and were granted rights to Harrah's junket business.
Those accusations in the newspaper were made by a former Harrah's employee named Francis Kelly, who was also working as an informant for the New Jersey State Police.
In its opening statement, the casino painted Kelly as a disgruntled ex-employee who had brought in the crime figures himself.
I am not saying, as a result of having reviewed the report prepared by the division and by our own investigation, that Francis Kelly did not bring persons associated with organized crime into the casino. It is apparent that he did, but we did not know that at the time.
The state thinks casino executives might have known.
It's clear that Francis Kelly is the source of a good deal, most of the allegations that were published in the newspaper. This is not a trial, though, of Francis Kelly. We are here today solely with respect to the continued suitability of Harrah's and Harrah's conduct.
Kelly has been subpoenaed but is refusing to testify here. He has a suit pending against the state over money for his undercover work. The casino wonders why he never told his story to investigators, only to the newspaper.
And that information only surfaced when Kelly was unsuccessful in getting remuneration from the state.
The state says it doesn't even know where Kelly is, but has corroborating evidence. The Division of Gaming Enforcement hasn't made a recommendation yet on the license, but sees the allegations as quite serious.
I don't think the Casino Control Act, condones any licensee sitting down and dealing directly or indirectly with members of organized crime.
The hearing, without its star witness, is expected to take 6 days. Michael Aaron, New Jersey Network News, Lawrenceville.
The prosecution rested its case today in the federal trial of reputed South Jersey crime boss Little Nicky Scarfo. Scarfo is on trial in Philadelphia. He is charged with trying to extort $1 million from a waterfront developer. Mob informant Thomas Del Giorno was the last witness for the prosecution today. In a related matter, authorities continue to investigate whether New Jersey State Police provided Del Giorno with a prostitute. Officials are also investigating new reports about Del Giorno and the state police. The former mobster claims the state police stole $70,000 from his home, took his underage children out drinking, and spent lavishly on things such as a ski trip and expensive meals.